Hey guys, so this week's new releases, not as many as like previous weeks, but I'm actually quite happy for that. That means that we're not gonna have to spend too long trying to go through all of these new releases and sneak peeks. So we're gonna just kind of keep it nice and short and sweet. Okay, so Huda Beauty is coming out with some lip sets. They are minis and they, like, all of the sets come with 2 liquid lips and 2 lip strobes. What are the lip strobes? Are they like duochrome glosses? Is that what lip strobes are? I've never tried a Huda Beauty lippy or a Huda Beauty anything, basically, so I don't know what these are. Obviously I understand what the liquid lipstick is, but the lip strobes, is it a lip gloss which is duochrome, or is it just a standard lip gloss? Anyway, and I think there's 3 different sets to choose from. Bobbi Brown are coming out with some sparkly sticks that you put on your eyes, so I guess you just layer them on your eyes, and they're $30 each. But then again, they're Bobbi Brown. What should I have really expected but for a high price tag? There are a couple of shades in those swatches that I really like the baby pink. There's a purple one. There's like a bronzy coppery one. Those look really nice. But for $30, oh yikes. The Lorac Pro 4. Didn't we see this before? And everyone was saying that it looked like the Soft Glam palette by Anastasia. But this doesn't look like the Soft Glam. So did they go back and change some stuff? That's what it looks like they did. Like, it looks kind of half like the Soft Glam and half something else. Like, they've put some deep berry tones. They've got a black in there. It looks like a sparkly black. The mattes at the top, they're really light, aside from the last 2, like the black currant and the amaretto shade. The rest of the mattes just look so light. They probably wouldn't even show up on my lids, to be fair. But I'm interested to see some reviews. Jaclyn Hill and Morphe have come out with yet another collab. I'm kind of getting bored of their collabs. Like, everyone thought that she was coming out with her own brand because she's been saying Jaclyn Hill Cosmetics is going to come out soon, it's going to come out soon, and it just has not happened, to the point where people are speculating that she is a silent partner in Morphe, and I won't be surprised if she is. But don't get me wrong, the color stories for this are really nice, these 4 palettes. I mean, the green and blue one, it's authentically green and blue, and I feel like the matte shades, like the transition shades that she's put in there, suit and complement the greens and blues. And same with the orangey yellow one. It's like the accompanying shades, they really do complement one another. I feel like with the color stories, she has done amazingly well. But I wouldn't expect anything but from her, because she is the Jaclyn Hill. I mean, I wouldn't expect any less from her. But I'm just kind of like, okay, you already had a Jaclyn Hill's favorite palette with them way back, and then you've had the Jaclyn Hill palette, I believe that was last year, and now you're coming out with 4 more mini palettes. It's like, okay, come on, stop. They're $15 each, or $49 for all 4. This brings me into the next picture, which is Morphe announcing that they are opening a Morphe store in London, and I cannot wait. That makes me feel like the Jaclyn Hill palette and the mini palettes as well, I'll have an opportunity to swatch and try out and see whether or not I like them before making a purchase, because I buy a lot of my American makeup from Beauty Bay, and 8 times out of 10 something comes damaged. So that would just really wind me up if I was to buy the Jaclyn Hill palette or the mini palettes or whatever, and it's, you know, it's damaged. Like, but at least when you have a standalone store, you can go in, you can try things out, you can feel things, you can see whether you like them or not. So that will give me an opportunity to try out and swatch some stuff before deciding whether or not I'd like to buy it. So I'm really excited to see the Morphe store come to London. Next, Be Perfect Carnival palette. I think this is in collaboration with Stacey Marie, who is a makeup artist. I've never heard of Be Perfect, I've never heard of Stacey Marie, but this palette, the shadows, they look awesome. They look so beautiful. When it's this carnival palette, I really do feel and get the vibe of a carnival. Like those colors, undisputed carnival shades. And this is £39, and it looks like it comes with 2 highlighters at the side as well. We all know that I've got so many different colourful palettes. Like, do I really need this? Not really, but I like looking at it. It's aesthetically pleasing. Too Faced are coming out with the Born This Way concealer. This is something I'm most definitely interested in trying. The thing is, this is $29. $29. Now, if I remember correctly, the foundation was around that area. And normally, the amount of concealer that you get versus how much foundation you get, there's a big difference. Like, concealers are usually in smaller containers. So, I don't understand what justifies the price being $29. That is a lot for a concealer. I'm gonna have to swatch it and try it out in Debenhams or something. Oh, hold on, Too Faced have their own store in London as well. I need to go there. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. Also, this comes in 20 shades. I'm kind of getting the tart vibe from this. I'm not even gonna front. I feel like those shades, I feel like they need to go a little bit darker. Like, seriously. People use concealer for more than just one thing. They don't just use it for underneath their eyes. People use concealer also to contour, so you need something to be deeper. So to see that this shade is the deepest shade is kind of like, oh no, Tart, you needed to go a little bit deeper than this. Sorry. In my opinion, I feel like they needed to go, if you know, have at least another 6 shades which were deeper, at least. That's just my opinion, but that's what I'm here for. Revolution are bringing out the Violet Chocolate Palette. I have ordered this. It should be with us on Monday, so I'm going to take a few days to try it out, see what I feel about it, do a review, tutorial, blah, blah, blah. But I have to wait for it to come in first. And I was having a discussion with somebody in the comments who like, oh, I wonder if it smells like Parma violets, and I was kind of like, oh, that would be different. Parma violets are not exactly my favorite scent, but it's nice to see how companies make their own version of scents and how they infuse it into their cosmetics. But when I went onto the Superdrug website, it did say that it smells just like chocolate, so it's gonna come in smelling just like all of their other palettes. But I cannot wait to try this palette out and to let you know what I think. LC are doing some highlighters, skin reflector highlighters. The packaging is gorgeous. It reminds me of the Natasha Denona gold packaging. These though, like the actual shades themselves now, it's like, is it just me, or on a couple of them do you not see like a huge slab of green? I don't know anyone who wears green in their highlight. It could just be this picture. It might not be depicting the highlight exactly as it is, but the one that does look good is that pink and peach looking one. That one looks beautiful. I don't know exactly how much this is going to be, didn't say, but I did check out LC's other stuff and they are quite expensive, so I'm expecting this to be quite expensive also. Kylie is coming out with new lip pencils, and it looks like 4 new liquid lipstick, and I just don't feel like these are anything that we haven't already seen, but she's bringing out more lip stuff. Okay, Huda Beauty is bringing out a setting powder in 8 different shades. I think that's amazing. 8 different shade powders, like, that's good. I like that. And she's also bringing out a brush and a concealer, but I haven't seen the concealer and the brush. I've only seen the powders, so I'm still going to have to wait to see those concealers. And or did we see them before? I can't remember, but they're not in this post. Colourpop have come up with like a fan selection palette. When I first saw this, I was just kind of like, I looked at it and I hadn't read the caption yet, and when I saw it I was just kind of like, what? Like, seriously, what? I don't know. Anyway, so it looks like they've got their fans to vote on shadows, and it looks like the shadows that won, they put it in this palette. There's only 2 shadows that I like, which is the purple and the bronzy peachy looking shade, but I have those anyway. So this doesn't really pique my interest at all, because it just looks like that those shadows just don't complement one another as far as I'm concerned. They don't look like they match together. And are they all shimmer? They look all shimmer, so you're gonna have to incorporate another palette anyway. Morphe are coming out with some glosses, which are $8 each in 21 different shades and different finishes. Okay, but I like the fact that they're $8 and the packaging looks really, really really sleek as well. I guess I just have to wait for that Morphe store to open before I can say anything. BH Cosmetics are coming out with a Duo Light highlight palette. So it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 shades with ultra reflective finishes. I feel like if somebody was to have this palette, they wouldn't need any other highlights, to be fair. It looks like there's highlighters here that would suit the majority of skin tones, whether you're fair, medium, or have a deeper skin tone. There'll be something in here that would probably complement your skin tone. I could more so see like a makeup artist using this rather than normal consumer, but BH Cosmetics is so affordable that it's normally the regular consumer who buys from them. I know that makeup artists do buy from them as well, because I've heard a lot of makeup artists say, when I was first starting out, I had a lot of BH Cosmetics and Coastal Scent stuff. So people do use these things. It's not always high-end stuff that people can afford. So I think that somebody who is a makeup artist who is using this will probably, who's looking for a highlighter palette, this is probably something to look at. Just my opinion. Lancome are coming out with a fixing spray. I know that it's going to be a hell of a lot of money, so I'm just going to say it's alright. Like, it's okay. Like, Stila have come out with like a kit, like an eye kit, and it's $308. Whew. So you've got the liquid eyeshadows, and they've got some split pan pressed powder eyeshadows, like the regular eyeshadows. They've got some smudge sticks. They've got some eyeliner pens. Are those up there lip glosses? Those look like lip glosses or lip something. But I thought that this was all eye stuff. I could be incorrect, but I do know that they have the pressed eyeshadows, the liquid eyeshadows, the smudge sticks, and the eyeliners. I'm just a little bit confused at the things at the very top corner. They look like lip glosses. Okay, Wet n Wild are coming out with 2 sets, which are $14.99 each. One is the Electric Queen, one is Midnight Goddess, and it looks like, comes with like, each of them come with a highlighting powder, an eyeshadow palette, a loose pigment, an eyeliner, and a lipstick. But yeah, these are $14.99 each. So I think for $14.99, I think that is a great deal and a nice little bundle. And let's be honest, if you didn't want to just, you don't have to just choose one. I mean, for the sake of $14.99, you could potentially get both if you so wished, because you're not going to be breaking the bank. Ofra said that they were rebranding recently, and they've given us a sneak peek at their new packaging. I actually really like this, but I can't tell if this is big, if it's small. I can't really tell because I haven't compared it to what they previously had, but somebody will compare it to what they previously had. I am interested in trying something from Ofra, but they're just not at the forefront as much. I mean, after they did their Nikki Tutorials set, I haven't heard anything from them as much since, you know. But I do like this packaging. It just seems pure, it seems sleek, classy, it's nice. And Kylie has brought out, well, is going to be bringing out the Sorta Sweet palette. Now, didn't she give us a sneak peek of some red looking palette last week or the week before? Like, what happened to that? I don't know what's going on. She just brings out so much stuff. It's just hard for me to kind of concentrate and keep up with what she's bringing out. So I guess you just have to wait and see what is inside it. Anyway, so those are all of the new releases. Is there anything from the new releases that you are interested in? Like, as you know, I'm getting the Revolution Violet palette. Once the Morphe store opens, I'm definitely going to be interested in swatching the Jaclyn Hill palettes that she has coming out. And I definitely want to swatch the Born This Way concealers. Aside from that, nothing else really piques my interest as much. Those are the main things that I am interested in. So let me know down below what you are interested in. So anyway, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.